Title: When the Rain Forgets. Act I: The Town That Forgot to Cry. The story begins in the quiet lakeside town of Mizunokawa, nestled between misty hills and a vast, mirror-like lake. For over 10 years, the town hasn't seen a single drop of rain. The skies remain perfectly clear, the air unervingly dry. Children grow up not knowing the feel of storms or the scent of petrichor. Adults speak of rain vaguely, like it's a fairy tale. Most people don't even remember the last time it rained, except for one girl, Sora Minazuki, a 17-year-old high school student. Sora is quiet and thoughtful. She writes poetry in a leather-bound notebook, sketches clouds that don't exist, and often walks alone by the lake where the mist clings to the water like a memory that refuses to fade. Her mother grows herbs, her father abandoned them long ago, and her sister, Akari, vanished without a trace during a strange storm no one remembers. Only Sora believes something is wrong with the town. That something was lost, and everyone simply forgot. One day, while sitting by the lake after school, she notices movement in the water. A boy is floating near the shore, unconscious but breathing. His school uniform is soaked. There hasn't been any water falling from the sky, so how? With effort, Sora drags him to land. When he wakes up, he's confused, quiet. His name is Kaito, but he remembers little else. Strangely, when he coughs, a fine mist surrounds him. When Sora touches his hand, it feels cold, like water in winter. Sora takes Kaito to her home while she tries to understand who he is. Her mother is distant, only mildly concerned. Kaito is gentle, kind, and haunted by dreams of rain falling in reverse, of standing beneath an umbrella with someone whose face is always blurred. As he stays with Sora, small phenomena start to happen around town: glass fogs despite the heat, clothes on the line come in damp, and puddles form on sunny roads. One night, Sora finds Kaito standing in the garden, looking up at the sky. Around him, it's raining, just within a small invisible circle. Outside of it, the air is dry. She touches his shoulder, and the rain vanishes instantly. He turns to her, shaken. "I think I used to be part of the rain." Kaito begins to remember things: an old song, the feel of someone's hand, the name, Akari. Sora freezes. That was her sister. She starts searching through old belongings, photos, diaries, news clippings, and finds a worn, nearly erased picture of Akari holding hands with a boy, who looks exactly like Kaito. Act 3: The Rain Spirit's Secret. As the two dig deeper, they uncover the hidden truth. 10 years ago, Akari and Kaito fell in love. Kaito was no ordinary boy, he was a Tsukumagami, a forgotten spirit born from rain itself. Akari, an orphaned girl who loved weather and dreamed of becoming a meteorologist, somehow awakened him from slumber when she wished the rain would take away her sadness. Kaito and Akari's bond grew strong, but as they fell in love, the town began experiencing strange storms, mirroring Akari's grief, joy, and fear. People panicked. A storm spiraled out of control, taking Akari and Kaito with it. To save the town, Akari made a desperate deal with the spirit of the lake: bind the rain, seal the memories, and silence the skies, at the cost of her own existence. Kaito, too, was sealed, until now. But the seal is breaking. Kaito's return means the past is waking up. The rain is trying to remember. As the rainy zones grow larger and more erratic, townspeople begin experiencing memory storms, fragments of the forgotten flooding their minds: lost children, old lovers, regrets, and grief they buried long ago. Act 4: The Choice. Kaito becomes unstable, flickering between human and spirit form. He confesses to Sora that he doesn't want to disappear again, but staying means the town will be overwhelmed by truth and grief. He knows he was meant to fade once Akari was gone, but he's fallen in love again, this time with Sora. Sora is torn. She loves him too. She feels like he brought back something she didn't know was missing, not just her sister, but herself. But she also sees the pain spreading through the town as the memories return. In the final confrontation, the lake begins to flood, storm clouds burst open over Mizunokawa for the first time in a decade, and the townspeople gather in awe and fear. In the eye of the storm, Sora and Kaito meet beneath the old red umbrella that once belonged to Akari. There, she reads her final poem. Even when the sky forgets, the lake remembers. Even when the heart is quiet, the rain still weeps for us. Kaito tells her he's ready. With one final embrace, he dissolves into rain. As he disappears, the sky begins to cry, softly, tenderly, for the first time in 10 years. Epilogue: The town remembers. The next day, the sun rises over a changed Mizunokawa. People cry tears they didn't know they needed to shed. Forgotten photos reappear on walls. The lake reflects clouds for the first time. Sora walks along the path where she once found Kaito, the red umbrella in her hand. She opens a notebook titled, When the Rain Forgets, her first published book of poetry. The final page is a drawing of a boy with quiet eyes and a girl standing beside him beneath the rain. She smiles, not in sorrow, but with gratitude. The camera pans up to the sky. Fade to black. Subscribe my channel.